if you don't like the name, then this isn't the car for you, is it? So of course, you know, in 2024, you can go fast with a bunch of electric motors and a huge battery pack, but you're not gonna you're not gonna be able to go fast if you don't use that stuff, are you? Unless, yeah, you know, unless you have a V12, unless you have a V12 powered Ferrari. So, and that's all it is. You know, there's no hybrid in this at all. So this is kind of the, you know, why did they go with this name? Yeah, that's that's why they're proud. They're proud of the fact that there's no hybrid, there's no EV, there's no electric mode. There's none of that. It's a Ferrari. It's a real one. The only problem with this is this design, because actually they've kind of gone for this real aerodynamic, sleek. It's not quite, yeah, I mean, it's not quite the look you want. It's not really the look you want in a vehicle such as this, as just a pure raw V12 powered Ferrari. You don't really want a Prius a Prius rear end on this thing. And in fact, it really does kind of have a Prius look to it, because you have this split that runs, you know, you can see there, just like just like the Prius does. But hey, you know, I guess it does look cool from above. So yeah, I kind of wish they would have just went with the classic look. You know, the older Ferraris that just had this vertical rear window. Maybe aero's not going to be as good, but I think it would have looked a lot better. But guess what? That's exactly what they did for the Spider. And this thing looks incredible. I mean, this is an incredibly gorgeous car. On the Spider version here too, check this out. You get matching, the brake calipers match the interior. And then on the front end, we do get this Daytona styled front section that integrates the headlights with this kind of, you know, trim piece in the center that, yeah, what does it do? It doesn't do anything. It just looks good. So, and then actually, this is a cool little detail. Check this out. You can see that this little piece that houses the LED running light, it actually like flares out a little bit. So that's pretty cool too, because it just gives it some dimension, yes, but it's kind of a nod to some of the older Ferraris, you know, where you just had a lot of trim, chrome pieces. And this little piece here, this is cool, because no, it's not, you know, an amber turn signal like the Daytona, but it's the same. It's like the same shape, isn't it? And they've kind of used the cut line on the hood to create that. So yeah, it's just a body color little panel, but it really does kind of give you that Daytona impression. And that little, you know, that little piece that juts out on the front, you can see it carries into the piece that runs down below the fender vent as well. And then the hood is, you know, it's very long, because guess what? Yeah, there's a V12 up there, isn't there? Yeah, so, you know, in the Spider form here, this thing, actually, I think this thing is about perfect. I mean, we've kind of gotten used to, you know, since Ferrari dropped Pininfarina, it's been, it hasn't, oh, jeez.